Good evening, everyone. We're gonna be right with you shortly. Zales is just getting the little things that we need, such as water and ice and all that. Fixing up my mic stand. Oh, you have went to go visit your dad for Christmas? You spent time with family or something, tour? I went to my brother's house for Christmas. Thank you, baby. We gotta move this book. This book that makes us master manipulators.
What's up, everybody?
48 Laws of Power.
You're right
Here.
back, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm still kind of trying to get like a timeline down of certain things that happened this year. So how was y'all days today?
All right. Can you move that?
Okay.
The day was rather chill. Hello, everybody. That's
Oh, that's nice that you got to see your dad and whatnot. Hair looking a little crazy, but that's okay.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
We've had a chill day today. Today was pretty lazy.
I played Spider-Man. You watched me beat Spider-Man.
Yeah, I like watching Zales play video games. Thank you. I watch them like it's movies. It's like very entertaining. I just get stuck.
Today we have Bullet Bourbon.
Bullet Bourbon.
My favorite.
Okay.
So today we're gonna be talking about this new year coming.
The new year coming.
Yep.
This year that is about to be over in another 3 days.
Yep.
We're basically gonna be doing a 2020 recap on major events and maybe some celebrity deaths and stuff like that, which I haven't gotten down everything. That's basically what I was doing here on our iPad here. Some notes here. You know, got all that going.
Yeah, it's been pretty mellow since Christmas Eve. Or before then. You good on the soda or you?
That should be good. Yeah, that's good.
I had my Dr. Pepper.
Okay, so
Drinkies.
ooh, give me drinkies. Nom 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 nom. I'm going sippy sips. Here, sippy sips.
Cheers.
Sips. Sippy sips for tour. So what is some of y'all's resolutions for the new year?
I know we have to start taking better care of ourselves. I had a scare yesterday. I had an anxiety attack that I thought was a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
And because I never felt like that before, like one like that before, so it scared the hell out of me. And I gotta start going to the doctor more often. And one way to get healthy is to eat better, exercise. So that's something that we've been doing. You know, we haven't been eating the best with the holiday season. You know how it is.
Yeah, we gotta get back on our diet. So that's one of our resolutions is getting back on our diet and continue exercising and just basically get back on the plan. Basically,
I
That's
literally
one thing.
was just working out.
yeah, that's what that was one thing that took us a little bit. I was also eating some some
I-
meatballs.
I'm gonna eat later. But yeah, I was literally just working out. I was doing skull crushers here, right here on the floor. And then we came on, and I was like, oh snap, we gotta go on, but I gotta do this workout.
That's a good one, Tour. That's dope.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
it's
we-
good to be sober on New Year's.
Yeah. Another thing is getting our LLC off the ground, trying to get the LLC off the ground.
So we have a independent label that we started a couple 2 years back now.
Yeah.
It's called Fountainhead Records LLC. We're trying to get all that stuff established, open accounts for that. We have our EIN number and all that, but we gotta start making moves to put out music and stuff like that. So in the new year, you're gonna be seeing a lot of music and a lot of content. Excuse me, that has to do with my music. So in the new year, because I want things to be more positive and stuff like that, we're gonna be doing some cool stuff.
But
I have a
we're
new
doing
marketing plan.
personal resolutions still.
Mhm.
You're kind of like going over like the other resolutions and stuff.
Well, that is a personal resolution.
Well, okay, yeah. But okay,
My
and
music stuff, but
yeah, music stuff and stuff. But that's in the couples.
we have the
stuff.
iPad so we can get more organized.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
I'm constantly writing in it. There's we have notebook crew. We got our notebooks. This is our new.
This is our
notebook.
digital notebook.
Yeah, it can't stop killing trees. You gotta stop it. You gotta have less of a carbon footprint.
And another
Owning
thing
20
is
notebooks does not help.
grow the family next year, hopefully.
Yeah, we're gonna grow the family. Hopefully.
Not in ways that you guys are probably thinking.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking of getting a dog. We've been looking forward to getting a dog for so long now.
Mm-hmm. The baby factory is closed for now.
Yeah, for now.
Not until we get out the hood.
Uh-huh.
But if we're gonna grow our family, we want to add a new member to our family by adding a dog, a doggo.
No pup. Little pup. So that was personal resolutions, couples resolutions.
We can show the dog because we can't show our kids on the channel and stuff like that.
Yeah, the dog will probably be
So-
sitting
so-
here with us.
So we'll have the dog
Hanging
on
out.
the channel sometimes. I would like to do stuff with the kids, but we'll see. We want to give them their privacy, let them rock for a bit. Yeah.
Puppy! Yeah! You want a puppy. So couples resolution is going to Philly, Boston, Jersey, doing a whole bunch of day trips that's around like New York City or whatever that you can go out of.
Yeah, because we want to leave the city for a bit because we've been stuck home for a long time. It's kind of getting annoying. Of just being indoors and I don't
And it's
know
like the virus is everywhere at this point, so it's like everywhere you go, you know.
Yeah, but you know,
You have a chance
I don't
of-
know if we can go to museums or anything just yet.
Yeah.
Because they won't be open. But when everything starts to open up, we want to hopefully check out some stuff in other cities, and you know, just chill and stuff like that. Probably make videos of that stuff if we go. You should lower this mic a little bit. It's right in your face.
There you go.
Oh shit. Yo, yo, what up, Vic? Good to see you. That that video that you made for Christmas was amazing.
Yeah, that was a good video.
Very touching.
What's up, Vic?
Very good cause. Donating your hair and
Oh,
the story
and-
behind it.
Yeah, my condolences to your daughter. Didn't even know, you had one that passed away and whatnot.
Yeah, I knew about it, but we just, 'cause
Yeah, we never asked
Vic
about.
is a very private individual.
Yeah.
Even though he's very warm.
Yeah, you did
and stuff
mention
like
it
that,
one
and
time.
open and a nice guy. Like, he doesn't like to bring too much attention to his struggle, which you know what it means. He's one of the real ones. Always taking care of everybody else instead of taking care of himself. So maybe, hopefully, in the new year, everybody starts taking care of Vic a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And all those who are out here, because Minx just had her IG deleted. The scam has been attacking her socials and shit. And so, like, even her, like, all the real ones, I hope 2021 is for the real ones, you know what I mean? But, yeah, besides day trips, what do you want to do?
You just mentioned the shows and stuff like that. So we're gonna be doing vlogs with like the day trips and stuff like that, behind the scenes and stuff like that, and also yeah, you guys are gonna be getting a lot of stuff like behind the scenes of like certain vlogs, like our day trips and stuff like that.
I'm also gonna be doing
Getting ready for shows. We're gonna be recording stuff like that.
recording shows sometimes too.
Yeah, recording shows.
We're doing it more in a documentary style.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Filming videos, releasing songs. I got some music coming up. I don't want to talk too much about it. You've heard little, bits here and there, but start putting that stuff out. Got to do it all the right way, and do it a way that's gonna grow, my fan base. Because y'all gonna rock with me, you're gonna see what's up. It's gonna be, kind of different what I'm doing next year. I got a good plan. I'm just gonna hold my cards close to my chest for now.
So with the channel resolution, we're trying to be more consistent and more eventful with our streams. Like today's stream, I think is gonna be pretty interesting, being that it's a 2020 recap, and like everybody knows 2020 has been such a crazy year, so we're gonna like recap everything. Not everything, but most things.
Yeah, a lot of big things, a lot of stuff that was notable for us and whatnot.
So that's basically what today's stream is, and resolution and what the new year we hope will bring.
Yeah, because we want to do different things. It's to grow this channel. We want to do like today's gonna be kind of mellow because it's like we're just here sitting. We don't really have much planned.
Yeah.
It's not like we're doing like a show or me making a beat or anything like that or creating anything. Which stuff like that will come in the future.
Another resolution we need to have is actually plan our streams. So every stream that we do is so random. Like today, I was literally like, let's stream today, and that's the reason why I haven't gotten everything. Yeah. Like, and that's basically how it is. But we need to plan out our streams a little bit better so we can actually bring some good content to you guys.
Look at my farmer's tan. See that farmer's tan?
I don't have one.
Ridiculous. It's like a stripe. It's like a whole damn stripe.
Like two different people.
Yeah, really. Like, it's fucking crazy. Horrible. Yeah,
so what places more in the woods that are kind of cool out of it?
In the woods.
The woods.
Out in the forest with the trees.
And the bushes and the grass.
And the deer.
And the bears.
So you got what more? Oh yeah. So Crystal has another video I'm gonna be editing and putting out right before the new year, or right?
It's gonna be maybe a little after New Year, because New Year's in like 3 days. We haven't really started the edit for that, and it's gonna be a little longer than the previous nail video for Christmas, because the process itself is just so much more.
Oh yeah, you filmed a lot more of it.
Yeah, it's just longer, the process.
We're gonna film one of my haircuts. That's why I've been like really rugged and scruffy.
Yeah,
I've been
that's gonna be another thing that's gonna be on my channel, is Zale's haircut, me doing his haircut.
Got a bunch of covered bridges that apparently people travel from all over to see.
That's actually cool.
Well, like those old school bridges, like the ones that they used to like ambush people in like the West. You know, like it's like a barn that's a bridge.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Covered bridges. Yeah, I'm pretty tired today. Worked out, and yesterday with my little scare, it took a lot of energy out of me. So I'm kind of subdued today. But we wanted to come on here and talk to y'all, see what's up with y'all. We need to stream more. It's just the holidays, you know how it is, and we don't have we haven't really found our groove yet with the stream stuff. Exactly like the ones that they ambushed you back in. I guess I literally just thought of when there was a time I was playing I think it was Red Dead 2. And I was coming up to this like a covered bridge, and I'm like, I don't like this. And then as soon as I got to the bridge, I got ambushed. But of course, because I'm playing Red Dead, and at that point, you're
kind of expecting it.
Yeah. I murdered all 4 of those dudes, like mercilessly. Like I was like, nah, you don't ambush me in the covered bridge. Yep. So we got more content, more beauty content.
So I know you guys seen like how long my hair was in that last video. It was basically down my back, Rapunzel shit. I'm gonna be chopping it off. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be chopping my hair off. Shoulder length. I'm gonna do shoulder length with some bangs. My aunt is gonna be doing it, and that's also gonna be coming to the channel, that video. So you guys are gonna see the transformation for the new year. That's gonna be coming out later in January, hopefully. I gotta see what she's up to and stuff. Makes the plans with her. So yeah, that's gonna be happening.
Alright, so I guess we could start talking about how crazy this year has been. Everybody knows we are still going through this pandemic.
Oh no, we got the channel resolution.
We did that. We did talking about vlogging trips and stuff.
And then we're also thinking of starting a streaming channel for Zales, like a separate streaming channel that Zales is going to be streaming all his music and beats and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I want to get to a certain point first. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out because I'm trying to keep my edited videos separate from like the streams, but then I think the streams and the edited video should kind of go together. It depends. I don't know. Maybe even I'll see what's up. Probably I'll probably make like separate channel for just the music eventually. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, and same here. It'll be like my streams are gonna be like more like you know how people do get ready with me. It's gonna be more like a learn with me. So I'm learning some new like nail techniques that I haven't gotten down. Learning different things and stuff like that. And dye it purple. I actually never dyed my hair, believe it or not. This is my natural hair color. I don't think I ever will. If I were to dye my hair, I don't even know what color I would dye it. I don't think I ever would though.
No.
I'll probably keep it like brown, like dark brown. It's like no point. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever dye my hair, even when I go gray.
Yeah, I got gray in my beard.
That burp was a solid 4 out of 10.
I've been doing I should burp more on it. I can't burp. All that stuff.
Do the Rick burp.
You can't burp on command or anything like that.
Yeah.
That's a New Year's resolution. Burp.
Burp on command. Burp. Burp.
I want to kind of quit these, but
the pandemic has made it really hard to not do it, and like to not smoke, to not drink, to not do all the recreational things that we would do, and it's just like everyday thing now.
I mean, yeah, what is it? What is it?
Yeah, there's really nothing to do. Like,
I mean, especially now with the cold.
yeah, especially now with the cold. At least before we would be going outside, you would go skate and stuff like that. But
yeah,
with the cold, it's just too cold.
If there's no reason to go outside, like if you're not making money or if you're not like.
Yeah, just stay indoors.
I am sore. My body is sore. So this year has been crazy. Here, why don't you start it off?
Okay, so one of the things that we're going to talk about is the Australian wildfire. That was crazy.
That was like a whole.
That was basically a year event, if you think about it, because we've known about it from like December coming into this year to February is when everything actually stopped, which was a total of 79 days that we know of. But looking into it more, it actually started in mid to 2019, like June 2019.
So it was burning for a good like 8 months.
Yeah. So during that, it killed or harmed 3 billion animals. So 143 million mammals, 2.46 billion reptiles, 180 million birds, 51 million frogs. 36 people were killed, and more than 2,000 homes were destroyed. And more than 47 million acres of land was also destroyed.
We had many other fires all around the world. There was California wildfires that were like
the California
making the sky
wildfire.
red up to like Seattle and stuff like that. San Francisco, the forest fires, the rainforest fires down in the Amazon. That was like saying that a large swath of the Amazon rainforest was destroyed. And this year has been kind of not only crazy with the lockdown, but like a lot of like events are happening in the world that's messing with the natural ecosystem, and I feel like things are just gonna get worse. We have these storms that get even they get crazier and crazier every year. The civil unrest gets crazier and crazier every year, and like men are not gods. We don't have control of all this stuff that's going on, which I feel like a lot of things like are coming to a head in 2020. Hopefully things will get better
next year.
So maybe better decisions are made, with governments and like corporations, and new like technology is created that's and they like they say that the temperature fluctuates through Earth, but we have had like we have majorly contributed to it, because we have we have turned forests and plains and prairies and cities and towns. The fracking, we're fucking destroying our water supply. There's just a bunch of shit that we're doing to the Earth that's just like taking.
There's a lot of people who don't believe in global warming. It's crazy, because when the pandemic hit and the lockdown happened and everything, sea life thrived. Sea life thrived with us being indoors and not being outside.
Yeah, not driving as much.
Yeah,
not flying as much.
Yeah,
and it showed that this year you don't really need to do all that. So like, I'm not saying this year was great, but it wasn't really much different, from any other year when you really think about it. Like in the hood, like we've had our personal struggles and stuff like that, which has been different because of the pandemic. But overall, like I don't feel like our life has, had a decline. Like we, our quality of life is pretty much the same as it's been for a while.
Not
Yeah.
touch anything in 2020. I don't think it's possible for anyone to not touch anything. There's like 7 billion people
I'm
on
not
Earth.
touching you.
I'm not touching you.
touching me.
You're touching me.
Ooh, I would expected Vic to say that.
Right? Ooh, back door. Vic has rubbed off on you, Advent.
What else we got on this itinerary?
Okay, so the pandemic. That
Yeah, that started.
It was
in
a good segue into that.
February.
It was actually announced in January 9th.
January 9th.
It was announced January 9th that they knew about the new virus or whatever that originated in Wuhan, China. And within months it spread globally. It spread
still spreading.
it spread globally and affected 2 million people,
Yeah, I
and
looked
at
and it
least 751,000 died.
yeah, it's like I think now it's like 3 million cases worldwide. You know, and so that's 1% of like our population, of the U.S. population. You know, so like if that's 1%, you know, I'm not saying I don't know how much, you know, of the Earth's population is in the U.S., but I'm just thinking like if it's this bad here, it's bad other places. Like it's gonna be a while before it's, you know, pretty much dealt with. And then we have this vaccine, which is just a funny situation.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just a lot of weird things with this whole thing, you know, and even how they suppress it on like on this platform and stuff like that. One thing that I in retrospect that really hit me hard was playing Spider-Man again, and the whole Devil's Breath situation with the whole city being quarantined and people dying, and I'm like, this shit is people having to wear masks and fucking gloves. I'm like, this shit is what we're going through right now. And I'm like, and this was a video game like a year and a half ago. I'm like, that's kind of a little too coincidental. I don't know. And then a lot of the way that like media has been portraying it, like how Shameless has been portraying it and stuff like that, it's just like I don't know. It's kind of it's different, you know. Like it's just I don't know. It's just too convenient. All too convenient to be coincidence, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird.
And then I at that point in February, like right after, you know, I decided to leave the DOE and try to make a career switch. But then the lockdown happened, and that's, you know, it kind of messed everything up. So New York got locked down for like what it was like a whole month that we were locked down.
I think it was longer than that.
Yeah, and New York has taken a huge financial hit. The culture of the city is kind of like not the culture of like Uptown, because Uptown pretty much has stayed the same. People are still doing what they're doing, but like down in Midtown and you know the space, the actual like businesses are taking a hit. You know, like
even like especially the smaller businesses like the mom and pop shops and stuff like that. A lot of those businesses are shut down because they couldn't get any help from the government. There was no way of them paying, you know, their taxes and, you know, the rent to like keep the business going and stuff like that.
A lot of people left. They went to other places. A lot of people from New York, like the people who were gentrifying, you know, New York, they went over to like different places. I heard a lot of them went to Philly. So probably gonna, when we go out there in Central City, there's probably gonna be a whole bunch of, you know, Ohio and Ohio, you know, from Iowa, Ohio, whatever, all these different guys from different places that have been transplanted to New York that are now transplanted in Philly and other places, and like, you know, so since that's happened, like New York's kind of been a ghost town, but I feel like it's starting to like Uptown has been keeping it, you know, pretty much popping.
How has the pandemic affected you guys personally?
That's a good question. I like that.
I gotta do this one because I like that. I be having a bitch feel like that shit's crazy.
my body is just in pain. No pain, no gain, though. Oh, okay. So now we we put Havy. It's Harvey.
No. Where?
Havy.
Oh shit. I'm like, no.
I'm actually cool with wearing a mask. It's like part of the drip now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, like we get like different color masks and stuff like to match the outfit. And we just bought reusable and recyclable masks, disposable masks.
yeah.
Black and black. So, you know, we wear a lot of black and black goes with everything.
And then you can also get masks with my logos on it at Redbubble. Sales at redbubble.com.
Yeah, sales@redbubble.com.
You
Get the tag.
For
You
your
get
fashion mask. Get your drippy masks.
get your drip on you. Get your drip.
Not that type. Well, no. If your mask is drippy, you should replace it. Get a fresh mask.
Yeah, you don't need no messed up mask around.
So another thing that happened during this whole thing is the U.S. pretty much had enough of Trump this year. Earlier in the year, he was impeached. He faced impeachment because of collusion with Ukraine and stuff like that. It seemed that it wouldn't have gone through because impeachment requires you having to go to court and all this other stuff. But I got the neck style masks. No, we just have face masks. We should get the whole neck balaclava joint type stuff. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I like balaclavas.
Excuse me, another burp.
Rate that one, Tor. How was that one?
That was probably like a 2.
That was probably like a 2.
And then later in the year, of course, you know what happened. We have a new president coming in 2021. But one of Trump's buddies was convicted of violating expiring actresses. And you know who that guy is. His name is Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein was convicted and sent to jail earlier this year for the disgusting fuck shit that he does, and which a lot of people do. R. Kelly does the same shit, and there's probably a multitude of different people who do this. But it was Epstein that Trump is friends with, but they're all probably friends together. Everybody who makes money rubs elbows and shit like that.
Yep.
3 martini lunches, you know what I'm talking about? All right, so
that was a 2.5 out of 10. I'm disappointed. I expect better. I'll try to give you one, Tor. Give you a good one.
All right, and then of course, I'm wearing a Black Panther shirt, not like the Black Panther. I'm talking, not the King of Wakanda, who also, passed this year.
Which we're gonna talk about that a little later.
I'm talking about the Black Panther Party and the whole BLM movement. We're not necessarily parts of it, even though I'm half black. I do believe in civil rights and certain things, but I feel like some black people have a victim mindset when it comes to this whole Black Lives Matter thing. There are things that the police do that's disgusting, like the overt and blatant racism that they be exhibiting in the police force, and how they discriminate towards young black males and even women now. The number is growing. There needs to be some type of training, with the police, some type of, I don't know, not a sensitivity training, but we need more people from the neighborhoods becoming police officers. It's a big societal problem. George Floyd was killed earlier this year by I wouldn't think, they say it was different things that killed him, but I feel like those officers kneeling on him for 8 minutes, did contribute to his death. Mm-hmm. And it's been crazy.
I honestly feel like that's what killed him. There's no way you can kneel on somebody's neck for 8 minutes and not expect them to slip away.
They're like, and then they're like, oh, if you people do it, all right, let me kneel on your neck for 8 minutes, see how you feel. You know,
See, we don't start feeling woozy and
I'm like
lightheaded.
270 pounds. You know, but I measured. I weighed in at 274 the other day. So let me kneel on your neck for 8 minutes. You're not gonna like it. You're gonna have a hard time breathing. You know, so and it's messed up that like this type of police brutality is so rampant. You know, like it's. I think it's both sides. There's problems on both sides. You know, I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, I'm an apologist for saying this stuff." I'm like, no, because we should know better. We're not out here fighting like the Black Panther Party or anything like that. We're doing stupid gender identity politic bullshit and stuff like that. Like, nah, they're killing black people. People are still getting lynched, basically. Like that woman who went to that party, she was found just dead. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like things like that just happen. Like they don't value the black lives. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like Breonna Taylor, her murderers just basically getting off for doing what they did. And even now to this day, people perpetuate that she had a part in that. Like she was hanging out with a drug dealer or whatever. And it's just like y'all so quick to bring up people's past, but like they don't have skeletons in the closet. You know what I'm saying? You know, like
it's crazy because the person who said this stuff admitted later that he was lying.
Yep.
They admitted that they were lying. So it's like, and then now she just has this stigma stuck to her name that's just like probably never gonna go away because someone lied.
And that's how it is. It's sad. But we continue to go on through with with those struggles and stuff like that.
And then so later on in the year, after Breonna Taylor and George Floyd, there was a 29-year-old named Jacob Blake who was shot and paralyzed by a Wisconsin cop.
That's when all the big the riots continued again.
Yeah, and it was like another uproar and a whole bunch of riots and BLM protests.
And because
and all
of that, there was this dude who went and killed the 2 people in Kenosha, Wisconsin, shooting people with I'm not even gonna say the dude's name. I don't know. It's like being like biracial. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad is mestizo, and that means he's Spaniard mixed with Native American blood, and then my mom being Garifuna and her descendants being 100% black. Being biracial and being an immigrant, my parents being immigrants, me being their son, growing up as a first generation American, I thought that I was going to grow up into some place that was going to be like a racial utopia, and that isn't the case. Like we learned in schools about the struggles of people like my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to think about it. My mom is what? She's 70. She's gonna be 71. In a couple of weeks. And people her age weren't allowed to go to schools, integrated, like schools with white kids. You know what I'm saying? Like she was in Honduras, so I don't know the racial dynamic there. She probably knows way better. But when she came to New York, she faced a lot of racism. Because she was black, because she spoke Spanish. Coming from a community that wasn't really represented, because
I'm sure my grandmother had faced the same when she came over here as well, back when she was in her 20s, because my grandmother is really dark. She's really, really dark. My grandmother's an Afro-Latina. She's an Afro-Latina. She has the kinky coarse hair, curly kinky coarse hair. She's dark. And I'm sure she's also faced that type of criticism and racism and stuff like that, especially with my mom, who is much lighter. My mom is so light, she's lighter than me, and people would think that she was babysitting for someone, let alone little did they know that was her daughter. Yeah, so my family is actually from PR. My grandmother was born and raised over there. She didn't come to New York until she was in her 20s. My mom was born over there but raised here in New York. She was just a baby when she got here. But yeah, I'm sure my grandmother has faced some stuff like that too, especially since she's around your mom's age. She's a little bit older. My grandmother's a little bit older. She's gonna be, I think, 75 next year.
Yep.
My grandmother's gonna be 75, but if you look at that woman, you will not believe it. You would not think she's gonna be 75. So, then there's the
Murder Hornets.
the murder hornets. They were first spotted in Washington. Remember how everybody was freaking out about that? I know I was. Like, what the hell?
Wu-Tang Killer Bees.
For real, like, that was scary. Like, and they don't even attack like humans. It's just the unknown, basically, and just like how they name them, the murder hornets. Gonna murder people. They don't even attack humans. I don't let you mess with them.
Let's see what other notable events happened this year. We have the vaccine that's starting to get rolled out for this, you know, for this thing.
Trump tested positive for COVID after he said he was immune or some shit. Trump tested positive for that. Another notable thing, Biden becomes president, getting Trump out of office. Trump is like the only president who hasn't done a second term because he was like a piece of shit.
Brexit
Basically.
happened too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Every other president like died with stuff though. Before they got to do their second term. What else? What was that yet?
Let's see. What else happened? Oh yeah, when you couldn't find any toilet paper anywhere.
Oh yeah. And then after the toilet paper thing, it was toilet paper, it was cleaning products, it was face masks, it was gloves.
Cloths, wipes, all that.
Yeah, just everything. You couldn't find anything. And after that happened, everybody was just like done with racking up on that. The baking aisles were completely empty. So there was like no brownies, no cake mixes, none of that.
Oh, we're gonna be back. And we're back. Hopefully. There you go.
We're back.
We're back. The new Mulan came out. Nobody liked.
Wasn't that last year though?
I think it was earlier this year.
That was earlier this year.
Yeah, and then there was the banning TikTok, but TikTok is like bigger than it's ever been. We have not used TikTok. I fucking hate like social media.
Ever. We haven't.
I hated Musically. I hated Vine. There's literally I feel like it's so fucking stupid. And then there's like a urban, like a black version of fucking TikTok called Triller, and that shit's even worse. Like.
And then there's what else happened? You want to talk about celebrity deaths?
Not quite.
Not yet. Let's see what else happened. Anybody else remember anything that happened that doesn't require, celebrity deaths or anything like that just yet? Anything else that happened this year that we haven't touched on?
My body.
Oh, the government shutdown. The government shutdown was a big one. That was actually really scary. Like the government shutdown was actually really scary. It was actually one of the longest government shutdowns in history.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That happened right before the pandemic.
yeah, it happened right before the pandemic. Yeah, I heard Mulan was okay, but it wasn't quite like the movie. I heard Mushu wasn't in it. I'm like, how do you like not put Mushu in the movie? Like it's Mushu.
And because of that, dishonor on you,
Mm.
dishonor on your cow.
Dishonor on your whole family. Take this down. But yeah, the government shutdown was actually really scary. Like I get some type of government assistance through SNAP benefits, and with that being shut down, uh, we were so scared that how are we gonna feed our family? Um, I was scared for my cousin because she had a baby, basically newborn baby. How was she gonna feed her child? How was she gonna eat? More like because she could always feed him through breast milk and stuff like that. But how is she gonna nourish herself and keep herself up to so that she can then do that? Like, it was crazy. That time was crazy. We were really scared with the whole government shutdown. Like it was a scary time.
Tiger King.
Oh,
That was a
the Tiger
the
King.
memes that over that. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Carol Baskin.
Yeah, that was funny too. What else? You're looking up.
PS5 scalpers. I'm not getting the PS5 until probably like the late end of 2021. We have a PS4. It's treating us nicely. Oh yeah, J.K. Rowling came out as a transphobe and alienated almost her entire fan base. Brexit happening at the expense of the Scottish fishing industry, and then John, he lost his libel case to the Sun with his ex-wife Amber Heard.
Yeah, the Johnny Depp case. I feel like the whole thing is like complete bullshit. I feel really bad for that guy. Like he's going through some bullshit.
Yeah. What other big things happened this year? Fucking Among Us was huge this year, even though it came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah. We actually played a live game of Among Us on Yeasty's Discord for a little bit.
That was another thing that happened this year. The whole situation with Yeast Boy.
Oh yeah, that was definitely.
He's still making videos, but he's a tea channel now, and the only tea that we got here is Twisted Tea. We don't need to be talking about gossiping and about what other people are doing. I think that's cornball stuff. So 2021, I hope that his career is pretty much done. I mean, shit, he lost like a big subscriber base. There was a time in the Social Blade where he was losing swaths of people and then replacing them with with bots. And it was conveniently the same number at the same every week.
Yep. And it's like no
one does that.
no one gets a consistent amount of subscribers, the exact same number.
And he was looking bugged out
on like a scheduled basis. Yeah. Oh my god. And it's like if the things that Zales is saying is not true, why is it that you switch up your persona every 3 months? You switch up your look every 3 months. Try to.
There was like a lot of earthquakes and stuff like in Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah, a lot of earthquakes this year. A lot of earthquakes. PR had
a lot of geological, stuff happened. The Earth was active this year.
It was active this year, and another year that the Earth was really active was between December 2004 to all of 2005. And it was crazy 2005.
WAP took the world by storm. Get it? It was it drenched us, right? Oh well, I guess that happens. You know, I mean, a NASCAR driver really.
What?
Wait, he said the N word. He said NASCAR on stream. Goddamn NASCAR!
Goddamn NASCAR! Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know the section of NASCAR racers who are other than white. Yeah, he probably shouldn't have said that. NASCAR in itself is a fucking white privilege sport because it was started by bootleggers who used to run moonshine in their fucking cars. You know what I'm saying? And so there was like, oh, now we're gonna create a sport about running from the cops. Only white people could do that. You know? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tori, no. Zales actually made a joke about that. He was like, "Oh, but you can still call me a nigger, though, right?" On Twitch, right? Yeah. You can still call me a nigger.
I can still be called the N word on stream. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Twitch allows the N word all the time. They ban you from saying it and the whatever, but I've seen people get pretty racist on their shits. They banned the word virgin, simp, and incel. So then we just call them different words. You call them gumps. You call them. Call them something
Call
else.
them gumps like Forrest Gump, because you know Forrest Gump was
the biggest simp ever. Right?
The biggest like, SIMB.
You call him Homer. Your name Homer? Because you a goddamn simp, son. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? You call them other things. You can be called NASCAR on stream.
How rude.
He called me a NASCAR.
He called me a NASCAR.
Alright, so what celebrity deaths happened this year? We know the big ones that happened at the beginning of the year.
Yeah,
was Kobe and Gianna Bryant, along with a couple of their friends. And,
yeah, it was, I have it here. Okay.
I never knew how Twitch was.
So Kobe and Gianna Bryant was one of the biggest deaths of this year. They were 41 and she was only 13 years old. She was so young. Basically just starting life. Her life was just basically starting. He left behind a wife and 3 other daughters, and they passed away with 7 other people in a helicopter crash. Those people was the pilot himself, their coach, because they were going to a basketball practice for Gianna, and so it was her coach, one of her teammates, their parents or something like that. Yeah, and them too. So it was that was actually a really sad event. And Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman died. Again,
yeah, she mentioned that.
Black Panther, Ken T'Challa of the MCU. I wonder what's gonna happen with the Black Panther sequel and stuff like that. Yeah. It was dope to see. He's not the first black superhero, because there's Spawn and Blade and Luke Cage and Storm and there are other black superheroes. Static Shock, Miles Morales. Did Stanley die this year? No, I don't think he did. I think he died last year. I know a couple people died, like Juice WRLD, I think, died December of last year. Pop Smoke died this year in February. He was somebody who was making waves in New York, the whole New York drill scene stuff. Yeah, Sean Connery died. Yes.
Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek died. 2 legends. The great, the greatest. I think Alex Trebek was a dope host on Jeopardy. I used to watch Jeopardy all the time. With my parents and stuff growing up, trying to get as many answers as we can correct. Sean Connery, the Bond. The Bond. You know what I'm saying?
Eddie Van Halen.
Eddie Van
Halen. Who else? There was
King Von, another rapper. A lot of violence in the rap community this year. the scamming that's going on right now too. That's been coming out this year. That cutie shit happened this year. Wasn't that this year?
The Cuties movie?
Yeah,
that
shit
was this year. We've never watched it.
Yeah,
we're not going to. That's a no. Like, that's a no. We've watched reviews on it and like how other people viewed the movie and their thoughts on it, and we can just basically gather what the movie is like that. But we're not watching it. Yeah.
What good movies came out this year? Were there any movies? I know we've been watching The Mandalorian. But that's, that's season 2 that came out.
Oh my God, the finale of The Mandalorian season 2
we learned
was
his name.
so
we
good.
The child's name is Grogu. Stop calling him Baby Yoda.
Yeah, the Force is not gonna be with you if you keep calling him Baby Yoda, because that is Grogu.
It's Grogu.
Grogu. Grogu will kick some butt if you call him Yoda again.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
Somebody from Game of Thrones died. We never watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
We don't watch a lot of HBO shows. If there's an HBO show, I was like The Sopranos. I like some of it, and The Wire is good.
What else? Damn, I smoked too much. You forgot something?
We've been smoking like the best but this year.
Oh my God. One of the strains we have right now be having me feel like so done. I'm like, we can't smoke that one right now.
I got this tattoo this year.
Yeah, it's another event that happened this year. You can watch his 100 sub special on his channel.
This channel started this year.
Yeah, this channel started this year.
Your channel started this year.
Your channel started like really getting up there this year.
Yeah, I broke 100 subs this year.
You're actually past 200 already.
Yeah, we're like 250.
Yeah.
Taking it slow, nice and slow, steady wins the race. I know I got to be more consistent on this thing, but that's for next year. We're trying to figure stuff out. You got this mic this year.
Yeah, the mic. The iPad we got this year.
Yeah, I got a gimbal that we've been using sparingly through stuff. I got a guitar, and we started collecting records this year.
Yeah, and playing cards.
Yeah. And then our gym, we completed our gym pretty much this year.
We just need like
one
or two more things.
Yeah, quality of life improvement stuff, but nothing like major. Even though the power blocks, I want to get the what you call it? the changeable weights, the interchangeable like.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called though.
They're called power blocks. The ones I want.
What else happened?
I made you a Dragon Ball fan this year.
Yeah, that definitely happened this year.
The controversy with The Last of Us 2. It was like a huge controversy.
Oh yeah.
And then Cyberpunk 2077 being like a huge letdown. What else? Did Fallout 76 come out this year, or was that last
year? Misfit fam. Bestest of friends. Yes, we made some dope ass friends
this year.
Yeah. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to Avid. Shout outs to Vic, Shmena, Xylee, Colton,
Jess Carter,
Jess, Whoop That,
yeah,
Skip,
Natalie,
Scuttlebutt, Natalie. Yeah.
Got a whole gang now.
Yeah. Shout outs to all y'all.
You got your Walking Dead books this year.
Oh yes, my Walking Dead books. Oh my God, if I had not slowed down, I would have been done with this whole thing like 3 times over. I'm still on the second compendium. I'm like at the end, right at the end. So I'll probably finish that before the new year comes in. That's so the new year.
You gotta read the second one. You're gonna finish the second one.
Finish the second one before the 1st of January. And
That's probably gonna happen.
huh?
It's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, and then be on the third book coming in the new year. Yeah. Oh, and we finally got our Ellie pop from Go get Ellie. Get Ellie and Joel. We was waiting for our Ellie pop for like the longest. We ordered Ellie before Joel, and she came in after him. Ellie and Joel from The Last of Us. So this is Ellie. It's so cool because she has like the backpack on and stuff. Got a little backpack on. I don't know if you can see that. And she don't really stay on her stand, as you can
Got
see.
the mask here.
She left the stand.
We really like The Last of Us too.
Yeah.
It's not as good as the first one.
It's definitely not as good as the
The
first
story
one.
wasn't. I mean, I get what they were doing with the story. And you
Yeah.
always get a happy ending. So like, that's why I kicked my soda over.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say your cup. But now you won't be able to open it. Oh
Well,
no.
more stuff coming in the new year. I think we're gonna sign off because I'm pretty tired and starting to draw blanks here.
What are you guys looking forward next year?
Yeah.
What are you guys looking forward to next year? Also, what is the best dog breed for first time pet owners?
Yeah, what is a good breed for first time pet owners? I want a big dog, so I don't care.
You want a big dog?
I don't care regardless. I want a big dog.
What kind of dog would you want?
Big old dog.
Big old dog?
I would love to get a husky.
Husky.
Huskies are beautiful.
Yeah. What would we name him?
Murdoch. I always wanted to.
Murdoch.
Hey.
If we get a black pit, let's name him Grim.
Yeah. Hey.
And Grim for a black pit.
Or a Rottweiler.
Yeah.
I really like Rottweilers. I think they're fucking adorable. And I think they're adorable when they're big too. I love big dogs. Like, I don't, you know, little dog shit. And then when you train a big, yeah.
A pit. So, if you get a black pit, if we get a pit, it's gonna be black, and his name is gonna be Grim.
Well, I don't know if we can get. I'll get whatever pit. I'll get a gray one, whatever. Blue nose, red nose. That's dope. Don't people do like? It'll be cool, like.
Okay, are they good with the kids?
Yeah, they're very good. They're mad fucking
German Shepherds?
Yeah, they're like, you know, usually see them as guard dogs and stuff like that. We're gonna look into it, see what's up, because that's another mouth to feed too. Hopefully, the next year starts bringing stuff in. I'm hopefully there's just one job. I'm waiting for them to hit me up. That's a great job. I'm not gonna say much about it, but there's a job I'm hoping to get, and if they call me, we could change our life. We could definitely get that dog. No problem. You know, and a lot of things will change. But yep. Next year, hopefully things, you know, start moving, get the ball rolling a little bit more. Start actually using this momentum. We're a small channel and we're growing, so we're learning. Yeah. German Shepherd, maybe German Shepherd, maybe a pit bull. We'll see. But all right, guys. I'm gonna say good night here. Very tired. My body is out of it. And this light is shining in my face. And I'm ready to just lay down and just be chill.
You wanna watch some Simpsons?
Probably.
The Simpsons.
But we'll see you later, guys. Thank you for being here. We'll see you in 2021.
2021, we'll be seeing you.
Maybe I'll stream on my channel like in the morning or something, like in the next couple of days, just kicking it. If you want to come join me there, I'm trying to figure all that out. I'm really trying to focus on like the music stuff that I'm trying to do so I can get that ready for the new year, and trying to figure out like the logistics of this channel, how we're gonna make things better. But thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. All the new friends we made this year. We wish you a happy new year. Also, happy Kwanzaa. That's happening right now. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's the 4th day of Kwanzaa.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, folks. We love everybody.
Good night. Love you guys.
Who are you?
I'm Diamond.
And I'm Zales.
And we are the Carbon Couple.
Good night, guys.
And we're signing off.